Well, happy Wednesday. Happy Masterclass Day. And today it is all about your business, your retail business, and how to increase your cash flow in your business within 12 steps by using our 12-step cash flow marketing system. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to picture a system that generates consistent clients and revenues for your business? Have you ever imagined converting more leads into paying customers without any effort? What if we could stabilize your cash flow in just implementing one of the following 12 steps we're going to discuss today? Are you ready to transform your cash flow? Capture more leads through AI-powered strategies with clients looking for you? To engage effectively with prospects using targeted communications, and close deals faster by implementing a proven cash flow system. Let's unlock the secrets to consistent cash flow. Let's learn the key strategies to, one, maximize revenue through a structured, step-by-step approach. Two, by capturing high-quality AI leads and nurturing them to convert them into buying clients. And three, to stabilize your cash flow and grow your business with confidence with consistent leads that are coming in. My promise today is that by the end of this presentation, you're going to master the 12-step cash flow system to optimize your sales and your marketing system. Let's learn how to capture and convert leads into loyal customers. Let's learn how to ensure consistent revenue by implementing these proven strategies. The problem you may be facing: are your leads following through the cracks? Are you capturing them with an effective lead capture page? Are you creating 100% engagement with each of those leads? And by the way, did you know that 44% of businesses give up after one follow-up? Let's not make that happen in your business. So, what is 12-step cash flow system? It's a proprietary process that does three things. One, we capture the leads with precision, ensuring they're interested in your services. Two, you engage and nurture those leads, turning them into paying clients. You're creating a conversation that educates them. And three, this will stabilize your cash flow by ensuring consistent revenue streams. Why use the 12-step cash flow system? Well, first of all, it keeps your leads coming in because you're implementing a system that keeps AI leads in your sales funnels. Two, it increases conversions because more effective follow-up on leads will create more sales, more engagement, more of an opportunity to build trust, like an understanding in what you have to sell or to offer as product or service. And finally, grow your business. With consistent cash flow, your business can expand faster. Why now? Well, you don't want to wait, because every day without a stable cash flow marketing system is a missed opportunity. This is a conversation about the customer journey. It's a conversation about the sales cycle. Your competition won't wait. They're looking for ways to get ahead. They want to improve and grab your leads and your prospects. So stand out of the crowd and make sure you can secure your business future by implementing a system like 12-step cash flow today, and watch your revenue stabilize and grow. Let me start this presentation. The slide presentation. And Okay, it's popping up. It's popping up. There we are. It has popped up. So my name is Jacques Skutecki, and I'm a business innovation strategist. And what we do is we work with business owners and empower them to get more sales through more clients and more leads. That's what we do. I'm an author of a book called Drive to Success. It's an Amazon bestseller, and it's about my business journey as a serial entrepreneur. And interesting enough, it's a story of all my failures. Every time I failed, I learned something new. And every failure created events for my business transformation. And it was an awesome journey. So what you may want to listen to me. I'm a business innovation strategist. I got a proven track record of transforming businesses. I'm a best-selling author. My insights have resonated with countless entrepreneurs, and I'm an experienced serial entrepreneur. What does that mean? Is that I've had different successful business ventures, and I'm an international speaker. And what we speak about is this, is 12-step cash flow, how to work the customer journey in 12 steps. And that's what you're going to be learning today. This is a short video intro. When you were in the waiting room before this presentation, this is the video that you may have been exposed to. So I'm just going to say, would it be okay to share my story? And my background is in the pharmaceutical industry, sales, marketing, sales, marketing, product management, and then sales management. And then I shifted into the import-export business, and I focused really on the gourmet food industry, exporting foods between Montreal, Quebec, Canada, San Francisco, and LA in California, and attending those fancy food shows and promoting those products, to make a story very, very short. And then when 911 hit, most of my profits were really based on the exchange rate. So overnight, after 911, as we all know, the exchange rate shrank between the Canadian dollar and the US dollar. And that difference in the exchange rate was really my profit margins. So overnight, my profit margins went down to about 3 or 5%, which was ridiculously low for the business I was running. I had a bunch of samples. I didn't know what to do with it. With them, I was a director in Montreal, a BNI director, creating chapters from scratch in the Montreal area. And I had been told by Harvey, our director, he says, why don't you connect with a friend in LA, a BNI director there called Harvey. Connected with Harvey, we had lunch, gave him a bottle of maple syrup, and he says, did you ever hear about trade and barter? I said, no, what is that? So he explained to me that it's the best kept small business secret, where you can exchange your product and services at your cost. And now you can buy services within the members in that community at full retail price. So your purchasing power now becomes just incredible, because what trade and barter allows you to do is to do business when your business is slow. So you're not losing any money anymore, right? So that's practically that's more or less the story of trade and barter. I strongly recommend that that you do bartering. I still do bartering. Whether you're successful or not, bartering is the best way to save on your cash flow. Look into it, whether it's one-on-one or whether it is, within organizations. There are a lot of organizations out there in Canada and the US that offer memberships to get involved into that concept. So how did I grow my business, right? And I really grew my business through networking events. And in networking events, you have two challenges, right? To make sure that you attend an event and meet people that may be interested in your product and services, right? That's number one. And then number two, so quality leads. And then number two is follow up with them, because leads do fall through the cracks, right? And what I've noticed is when you attend these events and people give you, I just was to a roofer event here, And as you see, I got all these cards back, and I have to follow up with them because I have a podcast and I'm inviting them to my podcast. And what's a little bit annoying is that sometimes you get their name, sometimes you get an email, sometimes you get a phone and a website and no email, and sometimes you just get a fax number, and it gets a little bit challenging. Like this one just got she's got her first name Katie and a cell phone number and an email, no address. It's anyways. So it's like it gets a little bit challenging for people like you and I to follow up after an event. It even gets more challenging when you do a networking event, a live event, right? Because people say, oh, they put their information in the chat. Well, you're on a Zoom event with 40 people, and you notice when you look at the chat, out of the 40, 20 left of information. Out of 20, you're going to get, again, there, katie@gmail.com. Who is Katie? What's her business like? You know, my business operates with a personal site called jacques360.com. You go there, you decide what information you want from me: email, websites, YouTube channel, fax number, WhatsApp number. It's all there, right? But not everybody uses that type of technology. So the second biggest challenge is leads fall through the cracks. And what we've done over the years is we've developed a proprietary concept called 12-step cash flow that stops that process by using digital marketing software. That's how we do it. Okay. So that being said, there really are two challenges as business owners that I had. Number one, quality leads. And it was finding leads that are actively looking for my product and services. And as we all know, we go to these events, we attend these events, we do a one-on-one, and next thing you know, the only thing they want to do is they want to sell their stuff. They're not interested at all in what you have to offer. And very often, like we don't work with insurance people. You go to these events, there's a lot of people that are doing network marketing, that are selling insurance. And there's some business categories out there, all these new coaches that, oh, we help people over 50 years do this. We help divorced parents. We help you deal with grief once you've lost your partner. And all of these different type of coaches out there in the world today is just crazy. They don't need what we need. They don't need what we are offering at all. So finding quality leads is always a challenge. And we've cracked that code last year. And the way we've done it is now we work with AI targeted leads with intention. What that means is that we are able to find on the web people that are looking for what you're doing exactly. Whether it is a person wanting to buy a home in a zip code, whether it's somebody looking for cancer treatment, or somebody to buy an electric car, or somebody that's out there saying, listen, I'm a coach. I'm a content creator. I'm a coach that creates courses online that you then can put on any platform like Udemy, whatever, and generate residual income. We can find people that are looking for that particular type of service. It is really powerful. So we've cracked the code on making sure that now we can find leads with intention that are looking exactly for what you are selling, your product or services. And they are really inexpensive, and they are very powerful. And now we've cracked that code. Why? Because we know that there's no cash flow in your business unless you have clients, and you will never get clients if you don't have high quality leads, right? So the right system of leads, clients, and cash flow can really transform your business into significant growth. The number two challenge that I had, and some of you may have, is engagement. Okay. Once I connect with all these people here, right? This was a roofer. It was called the Western Roofer Show in Las Vegas. Western Roofer 50th anniversary Western Roofer Show. I got about 20 cards here. How am I going to create engagement with them? Well, right away, they're split in 3 categories. So I have 3 different emails set up for them. So number 1, I create the engagement by saying, hey, it was great meeting you, right? Let's continue this conversation. And then I will make different offers. 1, do you want to come on my podcast? 2, do you want to do a one-on-one strategy call? And I have notes of what I talked about with these people, right? So whether I invite them on my podcast, whether they want to do a business strategy call, or they are looking for a speaker for their events. A lot of these, a lot of people that I met there, 4 people have their own events. They have their own business platform with clients, and they want people to talk about certain topics. Like, for example, what is AI? How do you create engagement? How do you make sure that you have a sales funnel, a sales pipeline? So those are conversations that I will be having with their audience. Okay. So the second biggest problem was engagement, and we need to master 3 phases. 1 is capturing the lead. Number 2 is creating the engagement, and 3 is doing the close. So those are the 3 phases. Those 3 phases are covered within 12 steps. In each of those phases, you have a couple of steps that you need to look into seriously to be able to bring them to the next step. So I will share with you today, right, what those 12 steps are. So you can probably implement at the end of this presentation, probably one of those steps, the step where you're having the most challenge with. So what I'm saying, the step that you're having the most challenge with, what are the challenges that you may be facing today? Is it identifying qualified leads, right? Are you finding it hard to separate the real prospects from the time wasters? Is it high lead generation costs? Is your budget draining fast without results? And what I mean by that is that, are you presently using a budget, right? Whether it's on Yelp or Google ads or Facebook ads or Instagram ads, it doesn't matter, right? Are you allocating a budget, right, to promote yourself on these social media platforms, and you're not satisfied with the amount of leads that are coming in, or the amount of conversations generated by the leads coming in? A big difference here. 3, are you facing with inconsistent cash flow? You have high periods during the year, you have low periods during the year. Are you struggling with periods of feast or famine in your lead pipeline? 4, are you really targeting the right audience? Like, when you have an ad or a promotion, or you're, posting on social media, are you really reaching the people that you want to reach? Right? That's a question you want to ask yourself. Are you really reaching the people that have that pain, that are looking for your solution? And 5, are you really facing a challenge of 100% engagement? Then are your leads falling through the cracks without a powerful follow-up system? Because digital marketing systems allows you to follow up 100% of the time on 100% of those leads. Very powerful. What drives me today is that I'm passionate about empowering business owners like you to take control of their cash flow. And their cash flow, what is their cash flow? Is the success of a viable business, which allows you to, live your lifestyle, allows you to pay your employees, allows you to allocate a budget to take vacations, to buy some advertising, to put new systems in place. What drives me today is simplicity and efficiency. I believe in systems that are easy to implement and yield quick results. And what really drives me today is my work-life balance. With a stable cash flow, I can really enjoy the freedom of running a virtual business and spending quality time with my loved ones. Very, very important for me. What makes me different is, hey, over 25 years of experience. I've run organizations with hundreds of clients. I've helped businesses across industries stabilize their finances. What makes me different is I have a proven system, the 12-step cash flow marketing system works. It's a very, very powerful digital marketing CRM. It has been tried and tested by ensuring steady revenue streams. And really, it's really because we truly care. And it's also the relatability that makes me different, because I can relate, I can understand to your day-to-day challenges that you may be facing as a business owner, because I've been there too. What about debunking some of the common myths? Myth number one, cash flow problems are just part of business, of doing business. Well, the fact is that with the right system, you can achieve financial stability. You're not going to have cash flow issues. Myth number two, you need a large budget for lead generation. The fact is that a system like 12-step cash flow is designed to work for business of all sizes, of any sizes, whether you have 2 employees or 20 employees. Myth number three, powerful marketing systems are complicated and time-consuming. The fact is that our system simplifies the process through automation, saving you time and stress. In matter of fact, I can follow up with every one of my leads from my cell phone, right? I have an app on my phone that allows me to follow up 100% on every lead. It tells me if someone clicked on, for example, on a landing page, it tells me whether or not they signed up to this event. It tells me a bunch of stuff. So the system is simple to use and it's simple to manage. And it's not really time consuming because it's all automated. So what's the secret formula here? Now, these are very powerful words. Connections with strangers, and strangers are leads. Conversation with friends, and friends are prospects. And conversions, right, become family and become clients. So connection, conversion, connection, conversations, conversion. Then you have strangers, friends, and family. You have leads, prospects, and clients. And these three different words for the same thing is what you call the customer journey, is what you call the sales cycle. And every business has got a different customer journey. You know, if you're looking at the sales cycle, for example, for a roofer, it's completely different than for an electrician. It's completely different for a hairdresser, completely different for a furniture store. It's completely different for a restaurant. The customer journey is all different, but you still have to capture the leads, engage, and convert them into clients. That stays the same, but the way you do it, the way you implement the steps that make that happen is different for every industry. So, and that's what I just explained, that what's very powerful is to understand you need to capture, nurture, and close. And that's what the customer journey is all about. And that's what 12 Steps Cash Flow does. Why? Because you want to monetize your business, you want to optimize your business, and you want to maximize your business, right? And that's the reason why you want a system in place that will help you grow your business and stay in business. Now, I will offer you a free bonus at the end of this presentation, so hang on. So let's talk about the 12-step cash flow system and how you can start using it today. I'm going to share with you 12 steps, and let's see how you're able to implement one of them. Now, the 12 steps is the customer journey, and it's separated in 3 phases, as I mentioned: capture, nurture, close. We're going to go through each of them. Phase 1, right? To capture leads, you need to find them in phase 1. You need to identify your client avatar. You got to learn where they hang out. You would be surprised how many people cannot define their perfect client. What is the personality, or what type of client will be buying from you? Where do they hang out? Where can you find them? In a Facebook group, in a meetup group, in a networking event? Do they hang around a lot more with in a BNI Or do they hang out a lot more with, Happy Neighborhood Project, online free networking? Where do those people hang out? And you need to know that to be able to talk to people that are interested or that are the right type of client to buy what you sell. In phase one, you can always join that tribe, right? Like on Meetup, you have these groups of divorced women. You have this group of people that now are doing marathons, or people that are with cancer survivors, right? So you need to join a tribe where the people that you want to connect with hang out. And then you can build strategic alliances, right? And what's a strategic alliance? It means that these people can refer you, right? They can refer you, or they have people that they know that you don't know, and they can introduce you to those new circles or new groups. Phase number two is once you capture them through a lead magnet. A lead magnet, it's something that you give to them that is free and that opens the conversation. And the conversation, the way you open that conversation is through education, because nobody wants to be sold. Nobody wants to hear that, what I do will help you with this, will help you with that, and will help you with this. No, that's not what you want. That doesn't work, because you need to implement the concept of nurturing in your outreach. You need to build that engagement so you can build trust, like, and understanding. Once you are in step number 7, which is trust, like, and understanding, during your engagement process, you will be closing those leads or those prospects with a lot less resistance. But the lead magnet is the first step. It's the first door into your business. It's got to be a positive educational system where they feel that they're learning something. And whatever business you are in, people have a pain, you have a solution, but you got to educate them how that solution works, how the solution can be implemented, and how that solution can make a difference in their lives. And the most powerful concept to keep in mind is, what does their future look like with your solution? So educate them to build trust, like, and understanding. They now have a vision of how their business or how their life can be without that pain, without that burden that they've had for months or years. That's phase number 2. You also, in phase number 2, need to add a compelling offer so you can close with less resistance. It's not just saying, oh, press here on a button and this is what's going to happen, and give me your credit card and you're a client. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes you have a very simple product that's very easily understood, and there's less education required, right? So when that's the case, then your offer doesn't have to be that compelling. But everybody likes to have a discount. Everybody likes to have a bonus, right? Everybody likes that. And adding that to step number 2 will help you close with less resistance. We can talk hours on this topic, but I'm just giving you the big picture perspective on how important your offer is and how important engagement is with those prospects. Phase number 3, a lot of businesses, once they got their client, that's it. They move on. They want to find another client. But don't forget one thing, is that in phase number 3, there's a whole new conversation that can be opened. One about referrals, one about a referral program, one about an affiliate program, right? One about loyalty and discount programs. And even you can create a community with a bunch of clients that are like-minded, that want to continue learning from you. And as they learn more and more from you, from what you are offering based on your true convictions, they'll buy more from you. Now they fell in love with not only the product or service you sold, but also in love with you and your company. I'm going to share with you a success story of a retailer here. Pretty awkward situation, less a furniture store, and they sell mattresses, and they were spending $5,000 a month on Facebook ads, but they were losing $25,000 a month in sales, believe it or not. And one of their major problems is that they had very, very, very slow store traffic. Like most of the stores were like in the south part of the city. They are a little bit more northwest, which is an area that's more industrial. So the rent is 50% lower, and the prices are then could be adjusted because of the lower rent. So their prices are a lot lower, and their quality is just incredible. But we started working with them about a year ago, and their sales growth was completely stuck. And that's right after COVID, as we all know. Interest rates are very, very high. And the whole furniture industry is very, very slow. The sales in the furniture industry is very, very slow because he's a one man, he's an independent seller of furniture and mattresses. And he was doing no online sales. He was competing with Wayfair, IKEA, Home Depot, and a lot of national players like Living Spaces, Ashley Furniture, and Bob's Discount. And what I want to share with you is that sometimes when you look at your business situation and you say, oh my God, I mean, how am I going to get out of this? There always is a solution. Always is a solution. So what we done is we looked at their business, and this example can really apply to any business that is retail. This solution, if you are retail, you can implement this. This solution, even if you are an online business, you can implement these 4 key principles in your business, and you will see growth. Okay, so what we noticed when we looked at all of their sales, all of their social media platforms, right? YouTube, their website, their social media, and their Google Business Profile, we noticed right away one thing is that their Google Business Profile was inactive for 2 years. Now, mind you, they hardly had, I think they had 2 videos on YouTube. Mind you that their website was just a website. It was like a catalog. It wasn't a website with content. It was like just a bunch of pictures and a little bit of description, which is not the ideal, right, to generate traffic. And they had a little bit of social media. They had a Facebook, and they had a Google Business Profile that was completely inactive. So you probably know this, but Google owns YouTube, and Google owns Google Search, and Google also owns Google Business Profile that they used to call I think it was called my Google Business Profile, my business. Yeah, it was My Business Profile. I think Google Business Profile was my business something, My Business Profile, I guess. Yeah. So that being said, those 3 work in harmony. So if your Google Business Profile is smashing it, or if your website, when they say, oh, there's a $5,000 website, there's a reason why people pay $400 for a website instead of $5,000. I mean, there's a big difference when you are starting to look on the web trying to find these businesses, but they all work in harmony. So if you have YouTube and you have a good website and you have a good Google Business Profile, then obviously people are going to find you, right? And then you're talking about something called local SEO marketing. And the best way to do that is with GBP. So to make a story short, there's 4 key areas that you need to work on in your Google Business Profile. First of all is your listing information. What is the category they fit in? Number 2 is the description. Number 3 is by posting, by putting pictures, by doing promotions and call to action. What's a call to action? It's an invitation to have that stranger go to your landing page or your capture page and start engagement with them. Start educating about the solutions you have to offer. And the fourth thing that's crucial is reviews, right? Now, listing, description, posting, and reviews, those are the four crucial key areas for a Google business profile. Now, these four crucial key areas can also be implemented on your website. So what did we do? So this is pretty much the secret sauce here. So what did we do, right, to boost that? We did 6 things to boost their profile. We created lead capture pages, right, about promotions, about specials. We use text messaging to connect with people. So once they would go on the landing page, they say, my name is Jennifer, here's my cell phone number, and yes, I want to find out the 5 ways that, or the 5 criterias I have to look into to buy a mattress. I want to find out the 3 reasons why I do not want to build my furniture. I want to find out the 5 reasons on how to buy a mattress, right? Or why I need the 3 reasons why I want to buy furniture that's made in America. Okay, so that's what we call a lead capture page. You give them an incentive to start a conversation. Item number 3 is emails. Emails is all about educating them, right? And step number 4 is a chat. If you are a retail or a virtual business and you don't have a chat on your website or a chat on your Google Business Profile, you're missing out. And by the way, with the technology today, your chat on your website or your landing page or your Google Business Profile can be directly connected to your cell phone. So when someone is connecting with you on your chat, you will have a message on your phone where you can click a button and talk to them right away. And also the use of a calendar. That's the 5th point. Calendar allows you to create touch points. And we all know this conversation or the conversation going on today is people say, oh, you know, like 20 years ago, you just had to create like 5 or 7 touch points and then you can close a sale. It's no longer like that today. Now you have to create, some people say 20 touch points. Some people say 35 touch points. There's a lot more touch points that are necessary today to close that same sale. A calendar is the best way to create an appointment, have that conversation, and use it as a reason to create those touch points. And that's a whole conversation. We could talk an hour on the power of using a calendar in your business. And finally, a loyalty program. Why a loyalty program? Well, because that brings you repeat business. Hey, Jennifer, I am so pleased to have you part of our organization. Thank you so much for your purchase. And I just want to say thank you. And I want to continue our doing business with you. I want to continue sharing with you some ideas and thoughts and educational material. And because you are a client, I'm going to put you on our loyalty program. So whatever things you buy from us for the next, next year or 2, I'm going to give you a 5% discount, regardless, even if we have a Christmas special or we have a blowout sale. I will always give you an extra 5%. Like, wow. Jennifer is going to be checking your emails. I can guarantee that. So with less, what happens 6-9 months later? Well, we've increased their sales. They're no longer in the negative. They're running at about 5,000 profit per month. I'm sorry. They're running at 5,000 gross sales in the positive instead of losing money, sales every month. In a negative, now After expenses, they are $5,000 over. We have new traffic in the store. We have implemented a 5% loyalty program. And we also have implemented a referral program to very big resistance of the staff, but it's working. And we see the results right now. And we have increased our ad budget by another $5,000 a month. And now everybody is convinced of the power of using a calendar. What I'd like to do is, my goal is for you to experience the same freedom and stability that I have achieved in my business. You know, I love my business. I love my staff. I love my lifestyle. You know, my business is pretty much virtual. I spend my summers in New York City. I live in New York City and in Las Vegas. I commute between both cities. I also spend my summers in Montreal for the Jazz Festival, and I travel. I mean, I was here luckily in Vegas for the roofers, the Western Roofer Association Expo, but I'm going to be in 2 or 3 weeks, I think in 2 weeks in Denver for a 3-day convention with what they call the JVX Connection. I will also be at the Small Business Show next week. And this week on Friday, there is the Small Business Show in Los Angeles, and I will be there for 1 day. So I'll just travel there for a day. So I love that. I love doing these conferences and meeting people. And very often I have speaking engagements where I'm invited to speak, you know, for 20 minutes or 40 minutes about topics that's very similar to what I'm sharing with you. I want to empower you so you can focus on growing your business and also enjoying the lifestyle that you've always wanted. You know, it's not just about work, work, work. It's also about work, play, relaxation, and spend time with people you love. So my dream for you is to help you achieve that business level and make sure that you feel that you deserve the trust of your clients in the business you're doing. And it's going to be so much more rewarding than just, you know, looking at your sales, right? So you deserve that level of success that is driven through the sales that you get. And with the right strategies, my dream for you is with the right strategies, you can consistently attract and convert high quality leads and allowing your business to thrive and grow. And imagine, again, my dream for you is to imagine a successful business that not only meets your financial goals, but also allows you to enjoy a balanced life, a fulfilling life. And what does that mean? It can be more time with your kids, more time at the gym, more time with your dog, more time with your parents. It doesn't matter what it means, but when you spend that quality time, because your business is doing well, your life is a lot more fulfilling. Will you be my next success story? That's the question I have, because I can empower you to achieve cash flow stability by implementing a system like 12-step cash flow system. And this will impact your business growth. I can also build your business to gain peace of mind, knowing your finances are under control and allows you to focus on what really matters in your life. And sometimes it's just a question of fine-tuning your operations, hiring to delegate, finding more me time, finding which step in the 12-step is the one where you really need more tender loving care, more focus, which will make a whole difference on your sales cycle. And are you going to be my next success story where you can really focus on really what really matters? Let's discuss the benefits of automation. Automation allows you to have a consistent revenue stream. It ensures that every lead contributes to your bottom line. It reduces your stress because it will simplify your financial planning and gain clarity on your business future. And the benefits of automation also gives you scalable growth. The system adapts as your business grows, ensuring continued success. So this conversation is really not for someone that's looking for a quick fix. It's not for somebody that's looking for a quick fix. It's really a system that requires some commitment. And it's not for a business that's unwilling to adapt to having a close look to their entire customer journey, their entire sales cycle, seeing how a system like 12-step cash flow can be implemented to get those new results. If you're not open to that, we should not even have a conversation. And it's not for those that are happy with inconsistencies in their cash flow, right? If you're not serious about stabilizing that revenue on a regular basis, this isn't for you. If you're comfortable with, the low season, the 3 months a year was a very, very low season, and the 3 months a year where the season is very high in sales, this is not for you. But we may not be able to change. Like, for example, roofers, if you're on the East Coast, you're not really that busy between, for example, November and March because it's cold and there's snow. But there's other services that you can add to your business that allows you to stay busy, that are related to you being a roofer or you being in a home repair service industry. So every business can adapt with the low periods and find those leads that will help them stay busy. And this is not for people that are afraid of change, but this is for committed entrepreneurs that are ready to invest time and effort into their financial stability. This is for growth-oriented businesses that are looking to scale with a reliable revenue system. This is for business owners seeking a balance, wanting to focus on growth without sacrificing any financial security. And this is really for business owners like you that want a better future for you and your family, and obviously for your business. My guarantee to you is the following: is 100% satisfaction. When we implement 12-step cash flow system and see that no leads fall through the cracks, we know that none of your leads are going to fall through the cracks because our system is proven. We also guarantee results. We guarantee to create that engagement that will boost conversions. And I guarantee that we're going to give you support every step of the way. I'm committed to your success and will be there to guide you through each step of the process. Now, I got hugs for your business. I got free hugs for you today. First of all, I want to give you a gift. Because you attend this webinar, we've created a report about the future of AI for your business growth. We have a report that talks about different areas where you can implement AI, not just in sales, in your business operations, that can make a difference in your productivity and your efficiency and your growth. And you'll receive an email, and I think the video we were able to condense to about 15 minutes. It's interesting. It's really interesting. The second gift I have for you is going to be called the Engagement Mastery. And it's 30 days of engagement in 1 minute each day. So each day you will receive an email that will be about 2 lines that will take you about 1 minute, and that you could implement in your business and start creating more and more engagement over the 30 days. And I'm going to give you a bonus strategy call that I call a business innovation strategy call. And this business innovation strategy call is with me, this gentleman you see here on the picture. And what you will get is about 40 minutes of a one-on-one conversation where we're going to discuss and focus one step of the 12-step cash flow marketing system, whether it's in phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3, where you need some assistance. Together, we're going to create a strategic action plan. And yes, we're going to agree on some type of a follow-up system that we're going to put in place that now you can adapt right away and resolve that particular issue that you're having with right now. And that's worth $4.99. And the other bonus I'm going to give you, because you attended this event, once you attend our business strategy call, I am going to give you a social media business report. And what that is that this is worth $99. And what it does, it looks at who your business is in the world, your website, your social media presence, right? And it gives you a score. Also tells you a little bit about your competition. So this report is a reality check of where your business is in the world of social media. It analyzes your website and tells you that there's specific areas in your website do you need some tender loving care. It's going to tell you, hey, your H1 sections are not good. Your H2 sections are not good. And it really gives you independent third-party advice on how to make your website better. And that's valued at $99. And it also talks about your Google Business Profile ranking, which is very powerful. It shows you what your score is compared to your competitors. And why do we want to look at these situations, at these opportunities, at these free offers from Jacques? Is because you want to grow your cash flow. 12-step cash flow is all about growing your cash flow. And at the end of the day, you want to get found, you want to get calls, and you want to get clients. I want to say thank you so much for attending. You have my social media profile. It's jacques360.com. So you just go on the web and do jacques360.com. Or if you want, you can take a snapshot of my QR code there. And that QR code will pop up on your phone. You can download it in, whether you have an Android or an iPhone, you can then download it in your calendar. And you can text me. And when you text me, then I will send you you can text me for information. I will send you a link to my calendar. Or when you open that QR code, you can go to contact and click discovery call. And when you click on discovery call, we'll do our one-on-one